Hey guys, hope you're doing well. So it's 1:30 now, and I'm having my break at work, and this is because I came late today because I was so tired. After the scalp spells, I just could not get up in the morning because it was just too little sleep. So this is why I'm having a break this late. Anyways, I'm still a bit tired. I'm just having my matcha tea at the moment. Try to, revive myself. Uh, so, the reason why I'm making this audio is for those people who are refusing to do vibrational work. You guys, lately I've had amazing clients, and I think that pretty much everybody has had amazing results because they've been so diligent with following the instructions. It's really great. I can't be more thankful to have clients like that. It's like wow. And so many of them are on this channel actually because this channel is really helpful. And I am aware that not everybody has time to listen to this. I think that everybody can find time, but I'm aware that not everybody has, the will to listen to it. But I do think it helps so much, and I can see that it helps so much. And this is why I started this channel, because I knew it was going to be very helpful. And this is why I'm still doing it, because I can see how much, benefits people get when they listen. So basically, we have this one client. I'm sure a lot of you have met this person. And she is at the moment posting her updates on her journey. And she just posted one last night. I just saw it this morning actually, because I was very busy last night and I didn't see it. Um, but the reason why I'm sharing this is because I just want to show you something. So, this person, this wonderful woman, should I say, I think we all know she's a woman, so we can be specific about that. Um, so I started working with her. I just checked actually on January 30th. And today is May 13th. And she had like some really big movements, and I think that pretty soon she's gonna have her ex back. And it's, let's say we started February, it's been like almost 4 months since we have been working together. And somebody would say, oh, this is so long. But honestly, for hard situations, this is really fast. When I see it from my perspective, I'm like, oh, this was quick, And somebody else would be like, who is just starting with their work, oh, this is no, this is too much, this is too long, I can't do this. So that's the problem. People are so impatient. They expect it to work immediately. It's not gonna if you have a hard situation, and most likely you do. So you're gonna have to work on this. And it's gonna take patience as well. And when I met Bambi, she was very, very anxious. Extremely anxious. One of the, I would say pretty much everybody is anxious to a point, but she was like not the most anxious client I had, of course, not nearly, but she was quite anxious. And she managed to do so much just by actually following the instructions. And she did some additional things as well. She really, really tried, which is beautiful. And now she's having results from that. So, guys, instructions are so important because magic is energy work. If your energy doesn't change, your spell will not fully manifest. That's just how it is. And that's the truth of it. And everyone who truly, knows magic will tell you this and will give you some instructions because it's essential. It's essential. So again, what I want to say is that so many people, will buy a spell and then, and I'm speaking generally because you know that I don't take a lot of clients, and I'm really trying to take people that I know will put in the effort and we're gonna have a chance. And I think I'm more and more selective, and this is why there are so many of you who are actually doing the work. So many people in general will buy a spell and then they're not gonna do vibrational work. Either they're gonna think they don't need to and nobody will tell them, or they are simply gonna think it's stupid and they will not want to, they will choose not to, or they will simply, try it and then get bored after 2 days, or because that's how we humans are. Because vibrational work is a lot of repetition and a lot of same patterns, and that is something that becomes boring after a while. So they will either get bored of it, or they're just gonna be like trying it for a few days and then, oh, nothing's changing, and they're gonna be, oh, this is bullshit, and they're gonna stop because of impatience. So the most common reason why people don't do vibrational work, I would say, is impatience more than like unwillingness, because I think they will be willing in the beginning and then they're just gonna be like, no, I don't want to do this anymore. And also, it's just so much more comfortable to go back into a victim mentality and not to fight it. So the problem with this is, of course, that as you know, guys, spells do not always work. They can't always work, and this is the honest truth. Everybody who tells you that spells always work is lying to you. They don't always work. And the thing is that they can't always work because of a couple of things. It depends what kind of a spell you're doing. So if it's about an ex or another person, they can't always work because of the free will of another person. Because as you know, spells influence the person, but they can't force them. So in the end, the choice is always theirs, of your target. And this is why there is no questionable morality around love workings, in my opinion, because free will can't be taken. They will always make decisions by themselves. They will only be influenced in giving you a second chance. So because of this, they can't always work, because sometimes, no matter how many pushes we give them, they will just decide, no, it's not a good idea. And that is unfortunately how it is. Also, with other type of spells for something else, anything, sometimes it's just not meant to be. And, some things are predestined and some things are karmic. So that's also something to take into consideration. So although we do have free will and we do have a lot of, a lot of control over our lives, there are also things that we can't control. For example, death. We all need to die, and so many other stuff if you think about it. So those people on the internet who tell you that we are creators and we just create everything, that is not true. That's simply not true. I'm sorry. I know it sounds wonderful. I wish it was like that as well, but it's not like that, and it doesn't work like that, because our mission here is to actually grow and learn. Like, we're supposed to do that, and there's just some events we need to go through so that we are able to do that. And that is, again, just how it works. So I know it sounds really great what they're telling you, and when you listen to something like this, you really want it to be true, and then you're just going to be disappointed because it's not going to go that way, because it simply can't. Okay. So basically, what I'm saying is it can't always work, absolutely. But if you do not energetically align with your spell's outcome, which basically simply means feeling safe, like I said, feeling safe and secure. And a person that is safe and secure is not needy or desperate. It's just simple. You're just supposed to feel safe and secure within yourself. And a person, again, that is safe and secure, that person is able to let go. You still want your ex, but you don't need them. That's the easiest way to explain it. You do not need to stop wanting somebody or missing somebody or daydreaming about somebody. There is no need to do that. What you need to do is to let go of that control, of that wish to control, of that, just that neediness. I need this person or I'm gonna die, and just get out of victim mentality. That is what it's about. It's not about moving on or forgetting about your ex at all. So, people that get safely attached, when they break up, they're also suffering and they're also heartbroken and they're also missing their ex, but they're not needy and desperate. That's the difference, basically. So it's totally okay to still, be a human being and have emotions. Nobody's telling you to stop feeling or to stop missing somebody or to stop, or to just heal immediately, because that's not possible and that's not how it works. What is also very important is focusing on yourself. And focusing on yourself, again, does not mean that you will never think about the ex, that you will never miss the ex. That is not the idea of it. People who focus on themselves, they do think about their, exes or heartbreaks, all of those stuff. But they are not obsessing over it. That is the difference. So also, do not neglect any area of your life, because sometimes when we are, anxiously attached, going through a breakup, we're just gonna stop trying in other areas of our life, and we're just gonna focus on the fact that we are heartbroken and we have lost somebody. And this is, of course, not good for you, in not just energetically, but it's just simply not good for you. You don't want to lose your job. You don't want to lose your friends. You want to be successful, basically, in all areas of your life, not just your love life. So you are supposed to equally work on all areas of your life, just the way you would if your love life was, happier. Basically, you wouldn't stop working on other areas of your life. Having said that, people who don't even try to get out of their victim mentality, because pretty much everybody that comes to seek magic will be in victim mentality. Not everyone, though, but a lot of people will be. If they don't even try, or if they try and then just give up really quickly, they can't even know if the spell would work or not. Yeah. So yes, maybe it wouldn't work, but maybe it would. So they're basically not giving their spell a chance to fully work. And that's the biggest problem, in my opinion. And as you can see, so many spells do work. And so many hard situations can be fixed with magic. Yes. Yes, they can, even though it seems impossible. So I would say that if everybody was doing vibrational work, and if everybody was like patient and really committed to this, because you can look at it like a project, right? So if everybody was going through this the way, for example, Bambi does, I think that the percentage of the spells that would manifest would be very, very high. And that just from my experience of 22 years. So take it as you will. It's up to you. You have free will. You can do vibrational work or not. It's up to you. But instructions are here for a reason, and I don't like wasting my energy. I'm sure people don't like wasting their money. So make the best of it, make the best of it. Um, Also, magic will give you a lot of wonderful things, even if it doesn't bring back your ex. You're going to see your life is going to change, and you are going to change. Because, spells are not just supposed to be this tool to get a certain thing, they're this whole experience. And if you are truly following the instructions, you know this. You are going through a change, and it's wonderful and beautiful, and you're learning so much about yourself, about others, about the world. So in any case, I think it is a beautiful experience, and it's going to change you forever. um, and we are supposed to change all the time, by the way, and we do change all the time. And sometimes we change in a way that that's not really great, because some people will, after having some bad experiences, they're going to change into somebody bitter and somebody very negative. I think a lot of people will do that because they're simply going to stay in their victim mentality. And change can also be beautiful and for the better, and that's the change we want. So guys, I hope this was motivational. If nothing else, if I don't motivate you, I'm sure that the other clients do. Try listening to them and see that what I'm talking is actually making sense. Yeah, we got this. It's not that hard. I love you guys. Bye.